Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to show you guys today's set. I am absolutely obsessed. I absolutely love the way it all came out. I'm just obsessed. I just can't wait. And I'm rushing to get this out for you guys as soon as possible because I just want to hear what you all think about it and hopefully you will love it. And it's kind of nice because you can like switch out the colors, so it doesn't have to be red. It can be pink or whatever color you're kind of feeling. I know like red can be a bit too much for some people for Valentine's, so you can always switch it out for other colors. Just like switch it out, make it a you color and rock this set for Valentine's basically. So I've showed you guys the colors that we're using, pretty basic colors like when it comes to like core colors. So we've got red, we've got some black, and we've got basically you want like a background shade. So I've gone in with Ballerina, I think it was at the start of the video, which is this kind of very pale pinky kind of like skin color, but like super pale. It's like a really nice alternative to Food Coma. Food Coma is very brown undertones. This one has a bit more of like a milky undertone, basically just not brown. Once all those nails are done, that's going to be our background, you know, canvas, should we say, and then we can start doing all of our nail art. So we do have a little bit of stamping going on today. I do have this, I believe it's Mow Your London stamping plate, and it's got these hearts, and I really find it really cute. And then there's some hearts on there that have like an outline of a heart and has a clear inside. So to tie in the black that we're going to use later on in the set, I thought I'll colour in those hearts with the black just to tie it in a little bit more into the set, and I think it came out pretty good. So I'm just colouring that in. All of the stamping polishes I'm using are like actual stamping polishes. They're not any sort of gel polishes, so this will just dry. I don't have to pop it into a lamp. I tend to always forget to say that, and sometimes I notice I get comments asking if I cure it or anything. No, this is just regular stamping polish. This is all pretty much from Born Pretty, and I occasionally would use Mow Your London as well as their stamping polishes. Right, now we have a clear jelly stamper plate, and this one I've had so much use with these, well, that plate, but only strictly the lips. So they have, 3 different lips. One of them has a lollipop, but I'm not going to use that one today. So we've got one that's kind of blowing a kiss, and then one that's doing like biting their lip. So the index nail is going to have the one that's kind of blowing a kiss. So Clear Jelly Stamper specialise in the layered stamping plates, and if you don't know what layered stamping plate means, it's basically in the name where you're stamping layers on top to create your final result. So with these lips, I had to stamp a couple of times in the same spot to create the lips. And here they are. Basically, the next one is a bit more better because we have to use some white too to create the teeth, so you might be able to see it a bit better. But they basically specialize in layered stamping. Each brand has their own little like specialties in a way, or they, you know, everybody wants to stand out in one way or another. So Mow Your London, they don't really have, they do have a couple, but they don't have that many layered stamping plates. They just have a bunch of just random designs on there, but you know, every company will have different designs that you won't be able to find somewhere else, though they all, I guess, have some sort of a unique selling point. But Clear Jelly they definitely specialize in these layered plates. Often on their website, like majority of them are layered. I'm sure they have a couple that won't be. But yeah, so we've stamped now the lips down as well, and that's all that we've got to do with the stamping part. Now on the thumb, I'm going to do half of a French tip. So for this nail, I decided to pop it on the left-hand side, and then I'm going to colour it in. You'll notice that the line that I've created isn't directly in the centre of the nail. It's a little bit more to the right. And then that will go into the lamp. The red is so crazy pigmented and amazing to work with that I only ever have to do one coat, which is so nice because it's so it's such a time saver basically. It's really nice. Highly recommend this one. And then that'll go into the lamp for a cure. Whilst that is curing, we do have to do a French tip on both of those lip nails, which I'm going to do now. I wanted to stamp the lips down first because I didn't know how much of the nail they're going to cover up. So once I've stamped them down, then I go in with my French tip. I'm quite known to do French tips quite like high up. So I definitely knew that I'm going to have to do the lips first before I do the French tip part of the nail. So here we're doing that, and then we're going to colour it in as well. Make sure to check out the description for any discount codes if you want to shop anything that I'm using in today's video. I do also have a Quidco account down below with a link for you guys to check it out. It's a cashback website, literally, but you create yourself an account and you do your regular shopping as you would and just get money back. I've hit £900 already on there. It used to be 800, now it's 900. I'm just constantly buying, especially with Christmas just gone. I used it quite often. Now I've got little pups, so that's costing me some money too, and they've got Pets at Home on there, so I get like 4% back for everything that I spend. What else do I? Oh, Zara. I've recently been so into Zara. It's so crazy. I've never used to shop at Zara. And then at some point I came across their, the app. I kind of downloaded it just for, I'll give it another chance. And I've been obsessed ever since. I don't really know what happened with me before, but every time I'd go in there, I'd be like, oh, there's nothing for me. But it could have been my age. I'm a bit older now, so maybe I just prefer those kind of clothing a bit more these days. But it's such a great website. I've saved so much money. Technology, even Shein's on the AliExpress for your nail products. It's amazing. I really, really hope you all find the time to check it out. If you use my link down in the description, you will get yourself £15 for free once you get your first £5 cash back, which is such a great deal. And it's basically going to also help out the channel, and I can get even more nail art designs for you guys out on the channel. So if you do consider or want to check it out, make sure to use the link down in the description. But yeah, back to the design. Now that we've got the French tips done, we're going to do some black dots around the lips. I just didn't know what else to do to cover up the, I don't know, I just felt like it was kind of boring around the lips, so I thought, let me just do some dots, and I'm really, really happy I did. I really do like how they ended up looking. But now, looking back, can you guys imagine doing like a animal, leopard, something print, and then stamping the lips on top of that? I think that would look super sick as well. But I went in with dots, but I'm thinking about it now, and I think that would look really cool. And you want to do that on both the lip nails, and then pop that into the lamp. The black I'm using, I think, is from Nails. It's just any black basically that I was just digging through and found that one first. That's what we're using today. I also did, I think I already did in the video, an extra line on the French tip nail on the thumb. I'm basically like outlining another French tip but never actually colouring it in. It's just an extra little cute addition, and that little thumb French tip look would look so cute across all nails, but like changing shades of colours, or either like shade changes, so let's say pink from light to dark, or you could literally just do different colors like a rainbow. That would look really, really cute. Oh, that nail. And then at the top, again, I just felt like, oh, it's a bit empty, want something there. Let me just pop 2 hearts on there. So we've got, again, with the black gel polish, so we've got one there and one will be below. And then again, to tie in the dotted look, I'm going to scatter a couple of dots around it, and then that will go into the lamp for a cure. At this stage, all of the actual nail art part is completed, which hopefully you're all happy to hear. And then we've got a little bit of crystal placement to go. We do have 4 nails with crystals. I feel like this part could definitely be just skipped if you're not into crystals. I know that crystals can be a bit of like a not for everybody kind of thing. I probably find more people not liking them than liking them. Although if you're on my channel, you maybe quite likely do like them because I do quite wild sets and you might be into that. But quite a lot of people, especially when I do clients, they really want simple nails, just one color, no crystals, nothing going on, and that's absolutely fine. So just bear that in mind as well if you're obviously doing nails or anything like that. And now I really sped up this part because this part is very, very long. So on the smile line of the French tip nails with the lips, I'm just going to place 3 AB crystals, one with one size down the center, and then downgrading the sizes and then doing one on either side. Then on the middle nail, I'm doing this little red and AB crystal placement. We're going to do some caviar beads in between as well. So rather than chopping it all up, because I was in and out of frame and all of that sort of stuff, so I decided to just speed up the footage really fast for you guys rather than just chopping it up, because sometimes I feel like when it's super choppy, it's just a bit weird and not very nice to watch. So I'm hoping that the sped up footage is a little bit better than that. But the caviar beads, I feel like, are the real little cutesy touch to this set. I feel like it's definitely like elevated the design and made it look extra cutesy, extra detailed in a way. Like I feel like in person it just looks so cool. I'm obsessed with these. I'm probably gonna try and recreate them in like a different way, maybe, who knows, with different colors and like maybe a different approach to them, but staying in a similar maybe theme or something. I don't know, but they're just so cutesy. Then on the thumb on the left hand side, I'm going to do this little AB arch, and then I'm also going to place the caviar beads in between each crystal as well, and then that will go into lamp for a cure. Once that's done, that's basically it when it comes to crystals. We just have to top coat all of them. I did end up going for matte. I've been doing a lot more glossy recently, especially with Valentines. For some reason, I don't know what's going on with me. I always do matte, but I've been kind of feeling glossy, guys. I know, crazy. But with today's set, I just felt like, because I do so much art, I just feel like the more that goes on, the nicer it looks on a matte background. because I just feel like the matte brings out a lot more of the actual detail that's going on in the nails. I don't know if it's just me, if I'm crazy thinking that, but that's kind of how I feel, which is why often I do matte on my channel. But yeah, I just felt like I would do matte with today's design as well. So here it goes. We're doing the matte nails, and obviously a lot of them have crystals, so I'm having to kind of do one by one, just going all around, taking my time. I don't want to ruin them. I was really, really happy with them and how they look and everything like that. So please let me know in the comments what you think. I hope you guys really like it. I'm hoping it's a strong start to some Valentine nails, and hopefully we can continue this going and making super, super cool 6 sets going forwards, and just overall a great new year, hopefully, and some cool designs this year. So basically that will conclude it all now. That will go into the lamp. You're about to see my final results any second now. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I would love to see you all in my next video. Bye guys!